Remember that Elohim is a title. Just like there is a, like, you can find a good judge and you can find a bad judge, but each of them have their own name. That's how we should explain the term Elohim. Elohim is a term that is a title. So there are evil Elohim. And that's how Samael can fit the term Elohim. For death ruled over the earth from Adam to Moshe. So if death ruled, then death was Elohim. Now, regarding John saying that Mashiach is Elohim, is because obviously everything was created through Mashiach by being the word, and therefore all power, the meaning of Elohim is powers or mighty ones. All power comes from he to whom all powers belong. So that's why he is Elohim, but it also, John says, was with Elohim. So one could say, so is he Elohim or was he with Elohim? One or the two. I mean, one or the other. Yet John tells us that it's both. Why? Because Elohim is a title and it's plural. So there are other things that could be said there, but I repeat, the main thing is to understand that it is a title. And when it comes to the main meaning of that title, which is powers, then that's how we understand that we can do all things through Mashiach who strengthens us, because all powers come from him. Even the powers that were held by the angels, Malachim. And one of those angels, the first of them in the second heaven, was Samael, who was given all power over the rest of realities other than the third heaven. But then that power was taken from him because of his rebellion. So it is like a judge who is then fired because he's a bad judge. So he had the title, but doesn't mean that we worship him as Elohim or anything like that. He's a creation who has that title because he was made by the first Elohim, and that is the Father and the Son, the powers. So I hope that's clear, but it also, I do understand your point. So I do recommend that that subject may not be mentioned at the very beginning when it comes to speaking to somebody who is just coming out of darkness, coming out of the great whore and all of that. There are certain revelations, certain teachings that one should wait till the person is a little bit more mature spiritually, so that we can tell them without them getting confused or running away or getting scared for not understanding and thinking something else than what we are telling them, which is basically what happens when we speak about this subject. Remember that, like, scriptures has different levels of interpretation. Four, but each of them also divided more, but we will use just four. So we know that Yahweh Elohim is the almighty creator of all things who made everything. That would be the most simple interpretation. But when we go deeper, we know that Yahweh made everything through his son. We could even say through his will, which is the spirit, the Ruach HaKodesh. Then we go deeper, we know that the Ruach came through his son, who is the word. So everything was made through the son. And there we have three powers. So that's Elohim right there when it comes to the meaning of the word. But then if we go deeper, we understand that since the Yahweh is spirit, and through the word he made everything, then there's something physical that was going on in this reality, and that was done through the Malachim, and that's where the other one appears. So depending on the level of interpretation in which you read Genesis, you will understand one or the other. Remember that Yohanan or Yahuhanan wrote the book in the deepest level of interpretation when he said that the word was with Elohim and the word was Elohim. So it is through that book that we understand the deepest level when it comes to the word Elohim as being Yahweh and the Son. But there are other levels, there are other things.